Lines. Another major audit query has been raised over spending at the National Youth Service. It has emerged that the NYS has lost or close to 10 billion shillings in unscrupulous payments. The Public Accounts Committee has summoned the Principal Secretary for Public Service and Youth, Lilian Amolo, to clarify matters. The committee chair, Opio Wandanyi, says his team is looking into the Auditor General's report in the NYS for the financial year 2014-2015 and that of 2015-2016. The PS is set to appear before the committee on Monday next week. Our senior reporter Rita Tinina with these details.
Once again in the headlines for the wrong reasons. Barely 3 years after a 791 million shilling scandal rocked the National Youth Service, leaving in its wake casualties, including the then Devolution Cabinet Secretary Anne Waiguru, who resigned. The NYS may have taken corruption in the service to new heights after it emerged that it could have lost close to 10 billion shillings. The loss of money has for a while now been under scrutiny by a multi-agency team, including the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, the National Intelligence Service, and the Director of Public Prosecutions. The agencies are investigating unscrupulous payments to ghost companies for supplies and work not done. And now the NYS is under the spotlight of the parliamentary watchdog, the Public Accounts Committee.
We are taking that matter of the NYS scandals extremely seriously, because the kind of money that we are being made to understand that has gotten lost is mind-boggling, to say the least. It's the kind of money that, if it is true, it has been stolen in the manner that is being alleged by individuals, then it would amount to economic sabotage.
The committee summoned the Principal Secretary in charge of Public Service and Youth, Lilian Amolo, even before media reports on the alleged NYS scam. The PS is set to appear before the PAC on Monday next week over NYS statements for the financial year 2014-2015 and 2015-2016.
It appears that most of these issues, which are allegedly being investigated, must have happened during that period of time.
The PSC chair will not reveal who else is on the list of summons over the NYS.
We don't preempt our meetings or sessions, deliberations with witnesses or potential witnesses. So until and unless we hear from the accounting officer responsible for the NYS, we may not say much.
With a fresh scam, efforts by President Uhuru Kenyatta to rid the NYS of corruption, it appears, have not amounted to much. In a change of guard at the service, the president appointed Richard Dubai as the Director General of the NYS in January 2016, replacing Nelson Githinji, who stepped aside after he was implicated in the 791 million shilling scandal. Uhuru Kenyatta has been talking tough over corruption. But with a new scandal in the same organization in less than 3 years, the president may be helpless over corruption at the NYS.
Nataka nifanye nini jameni? That I have not done.
For one of the oldest organizations established just a year after Kenya gained independence, the new scandal has earned the NYS yet another slot on the list of the country's biggest scandals. Rita Tinina, KTN News.